Hey guys, today we will be talking about Union Arena Bleach Purple deck. So this is the struggle winner list that I got from my friend Jay, and we'll be taking a look at what he put in his deck. First off, we have the three main characters of this deck, Renji, Byakuya, and Rukia, so we'll need 4 of each in this deck. This is the base that we'll be using to rate our characters later on. Next, we have Orihime, which we'll need to put 3 in our deck. This is essential to build our energy line as it provides 2 energy. But this comes at a cost where you have to bounce 2 or less energy costs back to your hand. Next, we also have Kisuke, which we'll be putting 3 in our deck as well. This is also to build up our energy. When it stands, you will provide 1 more energy, which will essentially have 2 energy in the energy line. Next, we'll be talking about the 3 cost cards that we need to put in. So it is the same as before, we'll be putting in the 3 main characters, Renji, Byakuya, and Rukia. So for Renji, you can actually use it to boost your characters plus 500 BP. When you want to do it, at the main phase, you can just discard 1 card from your deck. This will essentially help you to build up your graveyard as well. For Byakuya, when you play it, you can minus an opponent's frontline character minus 500 BP. And this is essential as it is also a color card. What's more, it provides 2 energy if you are putting it at the energy line. Next, we have Rukia. So when she's attacking, you can actually draw 1 and discard 1, which is good for cycling cards and building your graveyard. Next, we'll be talking about the 3 main characters. But before that, let's take a look at what triggers that we should put in. We'll be putting in 4 finals and 4 special, which is always needed in our deck. Now let's take a look at the main character of this deck. Renji, if you put it in the red, you can actually minus 3000 BP on the enemy character frontline. But you have to discard 4 of your cards from the discard pile to the remove area. Let's say you do not have any characters to raid, you can also put it on the front line, which it can pose as a threat later on if you are willing to pay 1 AP and you give Renji double damage. This will cause the enemy to want to block it. Remember, this skill does not require Renji to be raided. I have also missed out and was pointed out by my friend. Next, we have Rukia. So when you play it in the raid, you can actually draw 3 cards and discard 2 from your hand. This is good for drawing into the cards that you need later on. This also helps a lot in building your discard pile. So there's another effect. At the main phase, you can actually discard 1 of your card from your hand and you can plus 500 to any of your character. Next up is Byakuya. This character is quite interesting as it provides quite a lot of things in 1 card. So for the first ability, when you raid it and it's on play effect, you can actually discard 2 cards from your discard pile to the remove area, and you can actually minus 1000 PP for all of your enemy frontline character. Next, we also have a main effect where you can actually discard 3 cards from your discard pile to the remove area, and you can add Byakuya to gain impact 1. Next, when you are attacking, you can also discard 1 card to actually minus 1 of the opponent's character, and they will get minus 1000 BP. So this is actually always paired with Renji. When you raid both Renji and Byakuya, you can just remove 4 from your discard pile to minus 3000 BP, and actually you can use Byakuya to minus 1k, and it will eventually kill 1 of your opponent. If they are 5k, when you attack with Byakuya, you can just minus another 1k. So for the special, you do not have to target 2 characters, and actually you can also target just 1 character. So the minus 3k and minus 1k you can put on the same person. So that's all for this deck, and hopefully you can win your struggle. Special thanks to my friend who provided me with this deck list. You can also mix around with your own preference. Some people like to only play 2 finals, and that is fine with what your own playstyle is, and you can actually put in some other cards that you like. Please subscribe for more of this kind of videos if you like them, and I'll be providing you with more other deck builds. You can also comment down below what other deck builds you are interested in, and I may go and help you research and see what I can find for that build.